Dang it. What's up, MSFers? Let's get this music turned up a little bit, huh? That's better. Should you be disappointed with Zombie Juggernaut, Zuggs, as they're calling him, which is okay, I guess Zuggs is all right. I like Juggsy, but Zuggs works. I'll go with that. Should you be disappointed with that? No, you should have expected this. We all knew Zombie Juggernaut was going to be a character that was held back for spenders. Maybe we didn't expect quite to this degree, but we should have expected this, and you know what? This is the game that we play, and from time to time, Scopely's gonna feed the Krakens a big fish. And from time to time, Scopely would hopefully remember to feed the rest of the player base. But hey, I think most people are maybe just a little upset that this is right out of the gates after the announcement of diamonds. And then, on top of that, they throw out the auction for the diamonds for Juggsy, let anybody buy them, and instead replace the auction with Iron Man Zombie, which doesn't do anybody any good because the Krakens don't even care about putting diamonds on Iron Man Zombie. Anyway, we can talk more about that today. I've got to do some Crucible attacks and some war attacks, and we're gonna get into all of that today. What's up, Doolin? What's up, Kamikazu? What's up, Elder? What's up, Norn Rads? Good afternoon to you too, Pathfinder Gaming. What's up, Rorix on Rafts? What's up, Working as Intended? What's up, Nemesis? What's up, Royalty? What's up, Blake? Yeah, I think the event sucks. I think this is actually the worst event, worst release event we've ever had for a character. In my opinion, I think it's the worst release event we've ever had for any character in Marvel Strike Force. The thing is whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to engage in the event just enough that I can get whatever milestones I need to finish strong on Night of the Weird Tigress, right? Once I finish Night of the Weird Tigress, if I don't, I'll just completely stop on Unkillable Force. And so that's it for me. That's all I'm gonna do is engage to that level. I don't care if I unlock Zuggs. I don't care. Even if I did unlock him, I don't want to spend the resources to build him. It's a luxury character for a luxury war team. This is what I have wanted for a long time, so I get to skip it. I can skip this event so long as I get the things I need to out of it. So I'm not gonna be disappointed with this. I'm gonna remind Scopely that maybe don't do this again anytime soon, right? And now it's time to focus on the rest of the player base, but I'm not gonna get all up in arms about it. Did you see Rage Gaming's video about Zuggs event? He said F you to event so hard he doesn't care if he doesn't finish the monthly. Yeah, I did see the thumbnail in there. I figured it was something like that, Royalty. I'm thinking about stopping coring for him, not sure the 2-star unlock is going to be worthwhile. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking too, Blake. It sounds to me like you need somewhere between 200 and 350 cores daily to unlock him, depending on how good your drops are. Rage wouldn't be building Zuggs anyways. Why is he so upset? Yeah, that's kind of no matter what, I'm not gonna build him. The moment they didn't have a $25 unlock for the character, I said, nope, he's not for me. Not gonna build him. Even if I unlock him, I'm not gonna do it. I really like zombies. That's why I wanted to unlock him and build him and go forward with the team. It's a bridge too far. So that's cool. I get that tune that I've been bitching about. I get to skip, you know? Let's farm some of this. Oh, I did most of my farms. 80 energy? I can do that. I can knock out 80. I'm having trouble spending cores to get energy. Well, you gotta refresh the nodes. That's how piss poor this event is, man. You know, you go in here to these nodes, There's 5 nodes. I've already farmed all of them. I have to refresh when I have to spend 50 cores to spend my remaining free energy. That's how lame this is. Nobody wants to do that. That's not a fun event. That's what I'm disappointed in. This event isn't fun. It's not even fun to farm, and farming events are as boring as it gets. A farming event that is easy, all right, it's easy, I'll take it. But this is an expensive to farm event. It's not fun in any way, shape, or form. Run, I thought we were going all in. Well, I changed my mind, man. 800 a day sounds unrealistic, Kevin Sanity. I don't know where you would get 800 cores a day. Boilon started out at 200 cores, but then we started realizing that you have to refresh some of these nodes, which takes you to 250 at the minimum. And then you can even still fall short of your goals. And so other people, I think it's Monguli, was saying you got to go about 300, 350 cores a day. I got a 30 drop from the first orb, only spent 150 cores. Probably going to see what the next orb looks like. Well, I mean, if you're rolling with some good drops, TCU, then that's something to do. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go. If you can afford a reasonable expenditure of cores for a normal event, I'd say go for it, you know? I mean, you can get through some of those milestones and get some points towards the month-long Tigris event. Or Tigra event, I'm not sure. By the way, I skipped lunch today, so I'm probably going to be a Krabby Patty. At least we get some zombie Iron Man shards. Yeah, Doolam's got that 2-minute breakdown of it. He tries to do it in 90 seconds. The whole video is 2 minutes, but, you know, you got to count the intro there. Oh, 800 cores to finish the web milestone. Well, forget that, man. Yeah, 800. What is that? Is that 800 cores a day for that web milestone? I don't know. It doesn't sound fun to me. I just want to do fun things in Marvel Strike Force, and this event isn't fun. All right, we're through, finally. Thank you, Jobu. Jobu broke through. We're crossing boundaries left and right here. 800 cores for the web milestone. Ugh. Man, that's a lot of cores for a web milestone. I mean, what does that get you, ultimately? I don't know. Personally, like, Pathfinder had a great breakdown of what they should do to make this event better. Now, I don't think they can do it because we're mid-event. I'm not sure if they could make the changes he suggested to the developers mid-event, but he had a great breakdown. You should probably check that out. I'm sure he's going to talk about it on stream or maybe make a video about it of what the next event should look like. And I think that would actually make a good video. How to fix Scopely's bad events. Man, you could make a whole series out of that, Pathfinder. You should go for it. We are day one. They could do it. Yeah, see, Pathfinder, a more realistic thing for them to do would be to comp us 14,000 frags. Just comp us 7 orbs worth of frags to bring it up. And that would give you the remainder. Everybody would be able to acquire with a reasonable amount of effort that unlock of the character. And that would be simple for them. That would just fix the event. You know, I mean, it wouldn't make the event fun by any means, right? But it would be the Band-Aid that gets us through this event. And then the next time they could follow your guidelines and fix this thing, because this was not fun. I think this was, personally, I think this was the worst character release they've ever had. And then to screw it up at the high end for the Krakens, I mean, screw it up. They're still gonna get 50 people competing for those diamonds on Zombie Iron Man. But this way, they're gonna sell the diamonds to the masses in the Elite store. So I don't know, may not be that big of a mistake, you know? I can come on if you want to talk about it. I don't have a problem sharing what I said, but I am not making a video about it. Didn't they have to do something similar with Zim? I mean, they did a similar release with Zim, but that was okay. In fact, Zim's release wasn't as bad because you could continually farm his nodes. But nobody minded the Zim release because he functions at low stars. And that's why the Krakens don't want to compete for diamonds on him. They don't care about diamonds on him. He doesn't need diamonds. MSMHL is not applying safeguard on her abilities in arena. I know it's off topic, but that's kind of borked. I was wondering about that, Athame. I just did an arena attack, and they've been attacking other people, and I'm like, how did they strip the safeguard? How did she not spawn with it? Like, what's going on? Okay, let's go do an arena attack and see if we can make it happen, because this was happening for me. Like, just an hour ago, I did an arena attack, and it didn't work. Here's the smallest hard light. All right, this is the same team I used. I think it's roughly the same team I went into. I had a, that's a cool splash of art right there. I had a Quicksilver I was going up against, not Photon. Not sure if it's gonna make a difference. This has got Photon in it. We're gonna go ×2 speed so we can watch things happen. I don't have safeguard right now. Let's try it. I do have safeguard, so it worked that time, but I went second. When I went up against the Quicksilver version, I went first, and it did not apply it on my hard light. My hard light has safeguard. Does their hard light? If it would just show, I guess their hard light doesn't have safeguard either, maybe. I can't tell. Yeah, look, the enemy didn't get safeguard. Hot garbage! Fix your game, Scopely! That's hot garbage! Somebody clip it, put a link and I'll send it in to him. Look at that. Stripped all that stuff off of her. Let's go for a basic and see what happens here. Yeah, I targeted other people. I'm gonna let them know right now. Issues. Let's put this on auto. Here we go. Hard light isn't applying safeguard in arena. Sometimes offense, sometimes defense. I'll send a clip when I can. Let's do an admin ping. Yeah, let's ping those mothers. Screw around with my zombie Juggernaut. I'm gonna ping the crap out of y'all. I just pinged them. Oh, shoot, they put eyeballs in it before I even got the ping. Look at that. Oh, Pathfinder put it in there. Double team in that Envoy server. That's right. We're here working for you, everybody. I honestly wouldn't have sent that in if you guys hadn't had asked me to. Like, if I was playing on my phone, I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care. Somebody else will do it. I really just don't care. In fact, that's the first time I've posted in the Envoy server in like 4 days. I'm really starting to pull back from that. I'm really starting to pull back from that server. And now a message from Pathfinder Gaming.
You know what, chat? You can suck my...
This concludes our message from Pathfinder Gaming. Sure, we'll donate 50 power cores because there's a core spending web milestone event. Anything I can do to blow 800 cores. Sarcasm for you there, folks. Oh, I hope that clip was really good. I hope I said something mean about anything and then they'd have to watch it. Pathfinder, did you see I sent in the recap under social sharing? So Lori has to watch that one, how I bitch about the zombie Juggernaut being the worst event ever. That's the only time I ever posted social sharing, is when I'm pissed about a crappy event or them just being bad.
No, not at all.
Then I posted in social sharing. I know there's no chance in hell they're gonna share that video with me pointing out how bad a job they do. All right, I'm gonna, yeah, war in a half hour. Let's go do Crucible then. Because there's nothing else for me to do. I'm gonna go into the voice channel. Anybody with prior authorization can join me in that voice channel. If I can find my voice channel. Where's my voice channel? Am I in my server? Man, my server's full of crap. Oh, there's Duelim's logo. That's how I find the voice channel in my server. I just look for Duelim's logo. Hey guys, I was just making fun of you, Duelim.
Hey. Hi.
There's Rolf Karen in there
What
too.
else is new? You're always making fun of me.
You're an easy target.
Except for in the long recap. I don't know why you didn't make fun of me. I was really disappointed in you.
I know, I had like 3 jokes lined up for it too. I forgot so much stuff in that.
I was expecting, like, because I didn't get to watch you record it live because I was having breakfast with my fiance. And when I watched it at work, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fucking roasting of me. A roasting. And then I watched it, I went, hey, that was really sweet.
Yeah, that was
really nice of him.
I know. I missed so many opportunities. I was off my game with that whole live thing. That was weird doing it that way. Okay, so I've got Crucible to do. So let's go in here and take a look. You guys seeing my screen okay in there?
We are, yes.
Also, if there's anybody in chat who I was supposed to give access to the voice channel and I've forgotten about, please just remind me. Jump into the lobby, I'll drag you in and I'll give you the access so you guys can get in there. All right, so I'm thinking New Warriors in 1, probably. We'll do the old Death Seed in 2. 3 and 4 I usually save till last. We'll do Masters of Evil in 5. I can do the Nova Kestrel. I always have to look at this because I can never remember it. Tangled Emma Nova Kestrel. And then once I'm done, I'll come back and I'll look at these two because they're basically just things I got to smash with my leftover big stuff. So we'll see what I got left after that. Sound good?
Hi, Pathfinder. Sounds like a lovely idea.
Hey, Pathfinder. So Pathfinder, while I'm doing this super boring attack, why don't you tell us how you would fix the event that Scopely has so egregiously screwed up for us?
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna read verbatim what I said. The biggest issues stem from the amount of nodes to farm and the frags that drop in the event. So I would propose these 3 things. Number 1. Best case scenario, you make the nodes able to farm as many times as you want, but minimum you should have 20 attempts on the nodes instead of 10. You would still have to core the energy for the nodes, so you would still be keeping people spending cores. Increase the amount of fragments so that if you spent 200 cores a day, you would at minimum get a full orb, but an orb and a half for 200 cores would be a lot better. And then I said the web milestone should reward fragments throughout the whole event. You should be able to get an orb a day or 2 if you max out your core usage for that milestone, which wouldn't be breaking anything. If it is too late, then just give us an orb a day and a free claim.
Hey, Pathfinder, can you take a break for a second? Run, you're on 2x. Can you save us all and put it on 3x?
Oh, sorry. Wow, did that carry over from the last one I was doing? Wow. I think this will kill She-Hulk no matter what, so I'm going to go for Brawn on this one.
Is there supposed to not be a free claim for this entire event? Is that a normal...
No free claim. Like, we've reported all sorts of stuff for this, and they're telling us everything is as it should be.
Oh, good. Okay. Cool.
I'm just going to kill Brawn here. Good, no taunt. Excellent. We're lining things up quite nicely. Let's go kaboom.
I'm quite impressed with how flawless this is going, if I'm gonna be
And
honest with you.
I think I'll go basic here because does this attack primary and adjacents? I could do this here. I could do special here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's do that. And then 5 charges. This gets it done on Red Hulk, so he's a goner. Zoink. Oh, all right. This is amazing. All right. Here's the question. Clear all positive 300, slow, defense down, offense down for 2 turns. Let's do this over here.
Oh, yep.
And then that
Then
gives
you're
him the
gonna have an
offense
AoE.
down so he doesn't hit me as hard. And then, oh, we got the
gonna get
kill
the
there.
ping.
Nice. I didn't realize I was going to get that ping. And then we'll do this. And wow, that went as good as it possibly could. Yeah, Pathfinder, completely breaking NDA, sharing verbatim words out of the Envoy server.
Yeah, they want.
Actually, that was, I noticed a lot of people were in agreement with you. I think that was one of the most 100 emotes I've ever seen on anybody's post in that server before.
Yeah, like everybody agreed with it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was well written. It always blows me away when they come back with stuff and they're like, can you explain this so something that I can take to the devs to give them better feedback and everything? And I always want to just like grab Archangel by the collar of his shirt and say, tell them it sucks. If they can't figure out why, fire them. Like, that's how I always feel when that happens. But that's why I don't post in the Envoy server anymore.
I thought you were gonna say instead of fire them, fuck them. And that would have been way funnier with the amount of rage that was in your voice. I feel like this event can be changed if the nodes were infinitely farmable. Like if you didn't have to refresh the nodes to do more than 10, I feel like this event would be way better. But the fact that you have to spend more cores to refresh the nodes is absolutely terrible.
But you still have to spend a good amount of cores to get 1 orb. But
Yeah, but you had to spend so for the Zombie Iron Man event, it was 45 orb fragments per auto. For this one, it's 40, so it's not much different.
Yeah, Steven, that was the joke. It was his post. He can say whatever he wants. That was kind of the joke, Steven. He wasn't bringing it to you. I don't know if there's a problem with Maria Hill, Boozy. Is there a problem with Maria Hill?
Yes. She's T-posing and it's breaking the game. It was just posted by Marvel Strike Force and linked in your chat, but you weren't paying attention.
I know. Royalty posted something in the CC Hotness channel too, and I completely ignored that as well. I'm sorry, Royalty. I spend less time in my server than anybody. Archangel spends more time in my server than I do. Special here. I can't remember. Yeah, special here to get rid of her. And then that already hit Kid Loki.
It is very different.
I want to do an
Zim
ability
orbs from
block.
regular character orbs. I agree with that as well.
Let's see if we can't land the ability block on Vol. She's a big Vol, though. She's a big Vol. We're going to give it a shot. Wow, nice. All right. Got a dodge.
Probably dead now. No, it's actually he's fine.
Okay, and then we're going to go special here. No, we want to go special over here because then I won't get another vulnerable on the field. Okay, doing all right so far. We are gonna clear positive effects, I think, and chain. Maybe we can strip that immunity, or yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. See if we can't chain, and or we could start over here, clear those death proofs. Let's try and get rid of the immunity. I'm gonna get rid of the immunity. See if I can. Oh, good, I got rid of the immunity. Excellent, excellent.
Oh, you could rewind that wall.
Or I could have
gonna basic, not important.
And alt here for the clumping
Now
effect.
everybody's blind. No, now everybody's blind.
And,
So now basic.
Really? So I hit 2 people?
Yes, because you're gonna kill 2 of them.
Oh, and then I'll get 2 pings.
Ding.
3 pings, I guess.
Now
We'll steal him, sure.
Steal him. Yup. And you should be good now.
And we'll... Oh, can't do auto anymore. Can't do auto anymore. We're playing for all the marbles this day and age.
Auto would have done the same thing there.
I know, but I'm trying to train myself out of it. I'm trying to break an addiction here, Pathfinder.
I put it on auto every chance I get.
I know it. I'm super jealous of that. Okay, we're gonna try that fancy schmancy team. Tangled Kestrel, Nova.
You should have it saved, no?
I think so. I think so.
Never mind.
Tangled Kestrel.
Oh, Kestrel on defense because you put Pegasus on defense, didn't you?
I could throw Doom in here, right? And get something out of him, maybe?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's see.
Yeah, you're good. You only have 2 Mystics. 3 Mystics is the problem against Morgan.
Okay. So...
the problem is your MLF is just gonna ability. Well, it'll miss, so you should be fine.
Well, here's what I could do, though. I could throw in Apocalypse in place of Emma. I don't need him for anything, right?
Must be nice.
Let's take a look.
Every matchup I look
Let's
and
save
go,
this one.
where can I use Apocalypse? I need him 3 times to win this matchup. And then Mew, it's like, I don't need Apocalypse. I can have him on defense and probably still win.
I don't come across 7 red everything in my CCs so far. So, Masters of Evil here. I like to save Apocalypse over here to make this a quicker match and be a little bit more efficient, but I don't need to. And I'm thinking, since I don't have Kestrel to go into this, maybe I throw in Apocalypse over here instead. And that makes it easy peasy.
Yep, then you can do like Dorm Undying for Dorm Undying on Infinity Watch. That's the word.
Do we think? Are we in a social agreement here? Duelam, Pathfinder, Rolf Karen. Are we in agreement that this is a good way to go forward?
I believe that we are in agreement that this is super overkill. You don't need it in Doom.
This stream doesn't feel the same without auto. Just saying.
Apoc and Doom is super overkill.
Absolutely. Is that an Oreo bar? What is that?
This is a Z bar, cookies and cream. Cookies and cream Z bar.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah, they're for my kids, but I skipped lunch and breakfast actually. We're in 6, so I need to stun him, right?
Agatha, no, Agatha.
Agatha.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Does matter. It always matters. He needs to get trained on how to do things correctly.
Yeah, I gotta learn to do it the right way. I'm stunning Agatha
You're gonna win
here.
this fight anyway. You're gonna win this fight anyway. You're gonna win this fight anyway.
No, you weren't gonna stun Agatha, but okay, that was a choice.
Why did I put the vulnerable on Agatha then?
The vulnerable was to
stole
steal
the
death
death
The death proofs.
You weren't doing it for vulnerable.
You've been playing this for 13 weeks and you still don't know how it works.
Probably because I smash down into this room every time and it's not an issue.
Yeah, well,
Oh gosh darn, what am I gonna do now?
Now your efficiency's tanked because somebody died.
Let's see if I can flip some of those.
99 died.
I didn't flip any of those?
Dodge.
Try it again, I guess, huh? There we go.
I mean,
That flipped
really
him.
small Quicksilver.
Wow, that is a really small Quicksilver.
Level 80, no reds. Woof.
I don't know how I got rid of 2 stacks of Death Proof. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Let's go here.
crit.
This'll kill him for sure.
An extra tick of damage.
It really didn't matter. I probably could have just hit auto. That was so ridiculous.
Evan teabags that dark hole so badly. That was a sentence I just read, Kamikazu.
All right.
Hey, Ron, are you gonna summon with Ultron?
No. I've got that one down. I've got that one down. Pathfinder summons with Ultron because Pathfinder plays his own game.
Damn right.
He plays by his own rules.
As should
Where you at,
everyone.
Cosmic Crucible, Pathfinder?
No idea. I don't check.
I was gonna say, have you, after the chat, hasn't chat still been doing pretty great though?
Not really.
Oh no?
You were on a roll there in the beginning, though.
Yeah, I remember the beginning was like surprisingly well. Special.
Okay. I didn't even realize this had a bishop in it.
That's fine.
Special here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, it's a big bishop.
No, that's a small king.
He's 6 red, man. I worked hard to get him to 6 red.
Oh, man. That is a pretty large bishop, though.
I can stun her. Let's do that.
Trauma.
Trauma?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's Crucible. She does the stun on both in Crucible.
Yep, and the special is trauma. Now it gets flipped.
Yes.
I mean, she's probably dead now anyway, so it's not like it matters.
Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, we're gonna go
His
after
Wong
the
is
other.
bigger than his Kang, absolutely, and his Thing is bigger than all 3 of them.
Oh man, penis jokes and MSF, those never get old.
That's what she said.
I don't know where that came from, but it was well timed.
Pathfinder, 10 out of 10. That was great.
You always left me satisfied and smiling. So.
What's that from? That one.
I will not reveal my secrets.
No, I don't. I know you're using a soundboard, but what was the clip from?
The Office.
Oh yeah. God, I need to go back and revisit The Office. I've missed like seasons of The Office at this point.
I have many soundboards, and many of them are very childish.
I'm telling you,
hear some of them?
I'm telling you, chat. If you ever get the opportunity to hang out with Pathfinder Gaming in real life, you need to drop what you're doing and make that happen. He is one of the funniest human beings I've ever got the pleasure to hang out with. He has this dark, sarcastic, dry humor that is very rare, and I absolutely love it. Like, this guy was making me laugh so hard at the summit, it was ridiculous.
It's my dick in a box.
Oh god.
That was a little loud. Holy hell.
It just seemed timely.
You should always
when
play
SNL
Dick in a
was
Box at full volume. All right, so now we have two teams left.
Uh-huh.
A 1.2 and a 1 million. What do you guys like to use into Rebirth?
I mean, it looks like you have unlimited, so you could use unlimited on Infinity Watch and then use anything on Rebirth. And then use
Yeah,
like
you could
Eternals
use the
on
hand.
Rebirth.
Unlimited on what?
On Infinity Watch. I'll teach you. It's pretty
Okay.
easy.
Yeah. I think I've done unlimited on
Must do, I
Infinity
think.
Watch, but I don't. Where is my unlimited? Seriously? I know I've got unlimited in here. Oh,
I know you do. I've seen 3 of the 4 pieces of them. Or 3 of the 5.
okay.
Always a Gambit and Rogue on defense. Okay, Rogue.
No, I saw Gambit and Rogue there, so there's no way. What do you have in 5 now on defense?
Secret Defenders, maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Gambit middle, Rogue on the end next to Firestar. Not Firestar, next to Phantom X.
Good enough?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do we want to hear, Steven?
The soundboard, I'm assuming.
I want a soundboard.
What you're gonna do is wait, because they gotta take all their turns.
That's okay. That'll give me time to eat my Z-bar.
Yeah. Okay, you're going to ability block Nebula.
Wasn't my first guess, but okay. Oh, that'll keep her from getting
Special on
evades or-
Phyla.
Special on Phyla, huh?
Yep, rewind. Special again on Phyla.
She's got immunity.
It doesn't matter, it's the rewind.
We're just going for damage and,
Dead before
and
she
turn
takes
meter,
her
huh?
turn anyway.
Okay.
You have Striker, that could be a slight issue on Rogue. That shouldn't be a problem.
This is a pretty big punch down, I think.
Yeah. The vulnerables are nice to use against the Phyla. Special again.
Okay.
And then ult on Nebula, since she's the only one vulnerable. That's where the vulnerable on Phyla comes in handy.
I see.
Rogue took it. Because now, Phantom X, you should ult on Phyla-Vel, and Phantom X would be able to delete Phyla-Vel.
Not my Phantom
if
X.
She was lower. It'll do a decent amount of damage. It's pretty low Phyla.
Okay, we'll try it.
And then you can use the Gambit.
Wow.
See, there you go.
Wow, that's great. All right.
Raider 5, man. Raider 5. You should special. It doesn't really matter where, because you're gonna get the you'll get speed up again.
Okay. Oof, cleared that ability block. That's no good. Stun her?
Gamora.
Gamora, okay. Kill
Ability
after us.
block, Adam Warlock.
Oh.
Moondragon hasn't basicked yet. She's
Oh,
special
Moondragon's
basic
dead
and ult.
anyway. All right, and then we can. Doesn't
And
really matter.
then You can ult and kill both of them, and then they'll both revive.
If I do special, I already have speed up. Oh, that's good. All right.
And you don't have any charges anyway.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter at this point, really.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't hit auto.
I'm not doing it. I thought you were mad at me for hitting special right there. I was like, what?
No. You told me hit anything. Don't yell at me.
What's wrong with this special?
Do it.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to rewatch this fight to remember all those things because none of those were intuitive for me.
Basic. Okay. Essentially,
Oh, I reached for the auto button that time.
It's rewind Phyla, ability block Nebula, and then all in on Phyla, and then just play it from there. Eternal the Rebirth.
I love when people are like, it's easy, and then they give me a list of commands like they're coding Minecraft.
Minecraft's still a game that people play.
Oh my god, so many people still play that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Okay.
Maybe not Vol. This look okay. I probably don't even need.
This looks lovely.
Do I need Fury? I could use Fury. I can use Fury, I guess. Give me a little bit more speed.
Up, offense up. Yeah, that's fine. I love Minecraft. Oh well, Elder.
Okay, let's try
Yeah,
it.
that was a thing. All right then. Lovely to find that out.
My son is learning how to code Minecraft levels in his coding class at school.
He's taking a coding class in elementary school or middle?
Yeah, in 4th grade.
That's impressive.
Oh, in Texas, they start him in coding at like the 2nd grade.
As they fucking should.
I think it's
That's
great.
awesome.
I think it's great, and he's having a
Yeah.
blast too. I think those bleeds will get her.
Yep. Probably.
Let's do this. I almost want to hit the basic to make sure she
I
dies.
was about to say basic isn't a terrible idea. either.
I think I'm actually, since there's no taunt, I can do
no,
this.
no.
That'll work.
Okay. Didn't want cap healing like that.
That's okay. I just didn't want anybody reviving. I think this is such a slaughter, it's probably going to go my way.
No. So if you can get that health back up on Fury real quick. Nope. That's okay. That went well.
Yeah. What was that?
That got a chuckle out of Rolf here and there. Oh, those artworks are pretty cool.
That sounded like some sort of waifu high five kind of thing you'd see in anime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Find out if you won.
50,000. Yeah, sorry, I was reading stuff. Yep, I won. All right.
Sure.
All right, Elder, I'm looking for you, buddy. I'm gunning for you. You and your candy corn frame.
How many times have you gone against Elder just this season? I feel like this is like number 7.
And I'm pretty sure, like, I either miss him because he wins and I lose, or I lose against him. I have yet to face him and win. Okay, so I think I gotta refresh this one. I'm gonna do it later though. I'm not gonna do it now. That drives me nuts.
Did they say when they were fixing the Node 3 to get the same amount of payout?
I thought they said they fixed it already, but maybe not.
Oh, they're liars if they did say that.
Several issues the past 2 days around the Juggernaut. Let's take a look at this. Compensation for Juggernaut Zombie, which doesn't really matter. That's Node 3 and Unstoppable Undead's challenge costs 20 infectious energy, but grants the same amount of farmable rewards as the other nodes in 10. The farmable rewards for Node 3 will be doubled, and players will be sent an up-rounded amount of the rewards they missed, but it doesn't say when. So
is that the first time anybody's ever seen the word up-rounded before? Because that's a new one for me.
I've seen that before.
I mean, I know what rounding up is, but up-rounded sounds a little.
I've heard it. I've heard it before. It's unusual, yeah,
Okay.
but
Interesting.
I mean, you know what they mean by it at least. So even if it's not a word, it's a word that I understand. And I think that's the point of language, is to convey a message or meaning. And if that happens, then I don't think we should make fun of people, because I make up words all the time. And I really hate it when my kids correct me.
I love the words you make up. They're some of my favorite words.
There we go. Okay, so I kind of want to see what worked and what didn't. That's the wrong one. Let's see here. Results, defense. So
lost against Pegasus.
that was easy. Yeah, they lost against Pegasus. Look at that.
Oh,
Combat
my.
cancel. Slaughtered.
Look at it. APOC, Dormammu,
Squeaked
Doom,
by.
Kestrel barely like absolutely destroyed by that. Oh my lord.
Yeah, it's because I took Rescue into DD6. She clearly carried that team. Honestly, that's probably not that terrible of a thing. She probably did revive somebody.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a weird matchup there, but okay, it worked. Yeah, lost somebody on it. That's pretty standard issue there. They didn't have as smooth sailing as I did. And then, wow, this is where you use new warriors, right? This has to be new warriors.
Yep.
And they used it on Gamma.
Defenders Gamma.
Yeah.
Secret Defenders Gamma. Just switch that around.
You think I should swap places with those?
Wait, no, I was telling him. I was like saying the attack. No, I was saying his attack. He should have.
Close your eyes, Elder. Stop looking at my defense. I know you're gonna be a cheater. I'm gonna have to move all this around. I'm not gonna move this
You
around.
should switch those.
You think I should?
Gamma
Like that?
should be in 5. Yeah.
It's just that easy to
put
fix your
your-
defense. Click of a button, it's all fixed.
I'll put your Secret Defenders in 1.
I prefer Secret Defenders in 1. Yeah.
Especially with Quicksilver.
Because the Secret Defenders, well, anybody who's a striker under 50% health does double damage. So a Quicksilver and a Black Cat doing double damage in room 1 is ridiculous. And then if you have Darkhold in room 4, whenever Wong has his taunt up, it gives everybody offense up, and then they'll start assisting.
Okay. You sold me on it. That's it, Elder. I just dropped the hammer on you, buddy. See if you can handle that. It's fucking Black Order in 6. What a total waste.
Listen, I got absolutely fucked by a 1.4 million Black Order today.
Well, that's only almost double the size of what I got, but
You're
it is what it is.
You're using tech in all of your sections in Dark Dimension. Just take them up. It's a great investment right now.
I gotta kill 9 minutes of time, guys. I gotta kill 9 minutes.
What's in 9 minutes?
War starts in 9 minutes.
You could use a knife.
You could do karaoke.
Wow, karaoke?
Not really.
Let's do that. Damn
But
it.
I don't know, Rolf Kieran, how I'm gonna cut it with a knife.
Are you guys pushing for 100% today? 'Cause you're decently close.
We could screw around with artificial intelligence.
Hey, I'll go fuck myself if you guys need me.
Let's see here. Let me get this off the screen here. You're sending too many messages too fast. Well, that's because I don't want people to see what I've been putting pictures of. All right, so for those of you who don't know Midjourney Bot, this is an AI that generates pictures, right? What I have been trying to do is build myself a studio that looks like a really cool newsroom that could be futuristic, it could be broken, it could be apocalyptic, and it keeps giving me some kind of funky weird stuff, and I'm not really sure what kind of like adjectives or cues I'm supposed to use to make it look cool. Now, I'll show you how it works. You do /imagine, and then you type in a prompt like, let's do 1980s newsroom, empty anchor desk.
I like the blue one.
And then we'll put in, let's do ultra realistic. We'll just start with that and see what it gives us. We'll just see what it gives us. Now it takes a minute because this is like the dial-up version of AI, and by the time my kids are my age, they'll like have a button on their phone and it'll just make it happen in real life. But us newbies to the AI world, we gotta wait here for this slow progression. And then what I want to do is I want to use one of these scenes and I want to redo the recap so that I have a new newsroom, right?
Hey, Run.
Yeah.
You know how you like sent a bunch of messages to make sure nobody could see what you were doing? I have access to it, but everybody has access to your Midjourney bot room and can see anything that you're.
Oh, that's fine. I just don't want to show it on stream. I don't care.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I was about to say I didn't know if that was super secret.
And I'm pretty sure this is my private message with Midjourney. I do have a Midjourney bot room also.
Yeah, there's other ones that you've used for the Midjourney. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could like.
Yeah, when I try to make porn for myself, I use the private one. All right, so.
Okay.
I don't know why this one says Starka, but here, let's zoom in on these. We'll see. So over here on the right, this one says Starka. When you do the AI stuff, it just puts in like random letters. It never
did the exact same letters for mobile too on the side of a helicopter that he was searching up. It did Starka too.
It did Starka also, huh?
Yeah, it was really weird.
This one on the left isn't terrible. It's not terrible over here. Let's see what the bottom two look like.
How do you use this?
So
dude, it's awesome.
Yeah, so I paid $10 a month for the minimum subscription so I could put it in my server and use it. I'm not sure yet if I like it. I'm actually finding uses for it with my Starfield content. If you notice my thumbnails, most of those I'm starting to generate all my stuff with AI on the Starfield thumbnails. But for like making things. Yeah, there's a room down there in the content creator section. I'm not sure if other people can use it or if only I can use it on Discord. I'm not sure.
It's under indie developer. It's right below the content creator voice chat Pathfinder.
Yeah, you can go through and see some of the stuff I was making in that channel. And so, like, if I want to, like, this room on the right, this is actually pretty good. I actually kind of like this one. I might even use that. I don't like this orange chair in the background because that's going to be hard to splice me in front of it. I'll have to cut the photo in half and then put a green screen over my chair when I do the recap. But this one over here is useless. I can't use that angle. It's all wrong. But what I can do is I can take this and I can do, let's do some variations on number 1. So I click this, you can't see it, but right here is U1. I can do variations of that first one, and it'll take that one and give me 4 based off of that picture. Oh, whoops, that's upscaled. I just upscaled that one, so if I want to save that photo, whoops, let's try variations of one, the V one. And it'll give me variations on the first room. That takes a minute to pop out. And so, like, I've been making pictures of chicks in spacesuits for my Starfield stuff, and I've been doing, like, spaceships and fancy neon city backgrounds and stuff like that. And that's working pretty well. But trying to do more specific stuff, like Mobile's making his newsroom backgrounds with this, and for some reason, he's nailing it. Like, he'll type in, like, Oval Office redone in the theme of Warhammer, and it, like, makes this amazing background that he can use. And I will type in the exact same things and it'll have like a broken desk with a dog turd on it, and I can't use that. So chicks for Starfield, yeah, exactly. I told you, Zero Cool Gamer, I keep the porn on the private server. All right, let's take a look.
I have access to this room on your server, so maybe one of your fancy mods can give me access.
Do you have the content? Okay, hold on a second. Let me find you.
I mean,
you know what? I'm not gonna do it live on stream.
I'm
not gonna do it live on stream because I may bumble across something I'm not supposed to. But one of the mods can get.
Member.
He should be content creator should give him access to it. Okay, so this desk on the right is backwards. I can't use that. This one over here is kind of cool, but again, I don't want those chairs. I want the chairs to be out of the shot. Maybe this one is okay. This one's great. This one would be really great. I would have to slice this 3 different times though, because like I'd have to cut this little slice in between the desk. I'd have to make that separate, and then the top half separate, and then the bottom half separate. That way you would see me through the desk and above the desk, but not in front of the desk on the scenes in OBS. So that would be kind of cool. I could probably use something like that. I don't know.
It did take Mobile Gamer a good amount of tries to get what he was looking for a couple things that he tried on stream. So it's not just he's doing it in his first try. It is a lot of tinkering with it.
So like, here's what I do. So I'm trying to date Andy in Starfield, right? Andrasia, and so. Obviously. So I would do something like, she's a Greek-looking woman. So I would do something like Greek goddess. Wearing space suit. Let's do comma full frame. I'm trying. How would I like make the? I don't know what the Q is to back the camera angle up. I want like a longer angle on this, so it does her. You see all of her, not like a close-up shot of her face.
Full body.
Full body. Full frame. I think
if you put full body, you may not get what you want.
Yeah, they trust me. If you even come close to the boundaries of if you come close to the boundaries of too sexual, it just won't do it. Like if I write the term sexy in it, it won't do it. I know because I've tried that repeatedly. Greek goddess wearing spacesuit, full body, futuristic. I don't know how to spell that, and we're gonna do ultra realistic. I see, and then hit that. And we'll see. This should give me a pretty cool looking brunette girl. Hopefully wearing a spacesuit. Sometimes it does weird things, like their hair will go through the spacesuit helmet, or there'll be just something completely broken and you're like, only a robot would think that that's correct.
Jumpy McSpasm, he doesn't know how to spell provocative, and the only reason he does now is because he read it in chat.
Ooh, those are great words, though. I'm going to cut and paste those words for later, Jumpy. We'll see if we can't make that happen.
Voluptuous. This is a lovely tutorial.
Tantalizing.
Dude, you know how to use a fucking thesaurus. You did it on the recap today. Just pull out a thesaurus for sexy and just go at it.
I didn't enjoy doing this. I gotta run to a meeting.
All right, see you later, Pathfinder. All right, so look, this is a cool little spacesuit that she's got going on right here. I like this one too, but her hair's coming outside of the helmet. It's not a deal breaker for me. Like
Photoshop Andy's face on it.
I don't really know how to Photoshop things, to tell you the truth. That's not something I learned.
Oh, I would teach you, but I don't know either. So
here's the thing. When I put in Greek goddess, it went with this like Athenistic theme instead of putting a Greek-looking woman in here. Mm-hmm. So I would have to redo it and say like a brunette Greek goddess, or do a Greek woman or something like that. Angie from Starfield? No, it's Andy. That's my nickname for her. That's a weird freaking helmet on that. But anyways, so that's what I've been doing with this, and I'm trying to figure some stuff out and make it work for me and actually use it. But I'm not sure if it's going to be worth the $10 a month investment for this.
War is up, by the way, good sir.
Oh, okay, thank you. Let's go play War.
Just went up.
Let's go play War.
Hey, did you think I talked too fast in my fucking 2-minute recap of the event? Because I feel like I talked really fast.
How else were you gonna shrink it down? I don't know.
Well, for an event this convoluted, I feel like I had to really shrink it down like a lot. Like I sat there for 40 minutes doing math, and then somebody sent a message saying, "Hey, this event's probably gonna get changed. Mobile Gamer is talking in the Envoy chat." And I'm like, sick. 40 minutes of this shit, and I gotta do it over again.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna change it.
No.
Every envoy bitched about it, except for me. Every envoy bitched about it, and they don't. It doesn't sound like they're doing anything. They're gonna take some feedback, and maybe on the next one, we'll be lucky if they put out some free offers, some free claims. Like I said, if they put out like 7, anywhere from 4 to 7 free offers, free orb claims, then I think it would make this much more palatable. But I don't know if they will or not.
I agree. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see if they even give us a free claim Friday with 5 of his shards or like 1 of the orbs or what they give.
Yeah.
That's the only time they're super generous with the free claim. That'll really tell us how they feel about us if they give us nothing in the free claim for zombie juggernauts, or they just give us like 1,000 tombstones. It's like, oh, cool, thanks.
Juicy's going after Purple Sticky tomorrow. Nice.
Sick. Can't wait to see that.
I'm boosting here. Sure, we'll boost that. That looks cool.
How you guys been doing in war lately, by the way?
We've been winning, but we had some pretty easy wars, so it wasn't a big deal.
We've squeaked into the top 100. We're like around 80 right now.
Nice. Nobody's marking rooms today, so I get to pick and choose as I please. This one looks okay. I've got a couple of choices here. I'm thinking I'm going to take my Infinity Watch into this. That'll be nice.
Infinity Watch into that? Okay.
Yeah, Infinity Watch.
Save Infinity Watch for small infestations or small new Avengers.
Oh, yeah, I could probably do that too. I like Infinity Watch for this because they take the opening hits and then you just crush the team. You basically throw it on auto.
That's true.
But
and when you're there first, you don't have to listen to rules.
What else are you supposed to use on this team?
I usually just avoid it and look the other way.
Right.
Because if not, I gotta bring like a fucking 1.5 million Death Seed to be able to beat a 700k Underworld. And I don't like doing that because it makes me feel yucky. So I let other people do it instead.
Steven, they do the event so that they can frustrate those free-to-play players and make them turn into paying players.
Yep. Called FOMO.
Yeah. Let's put up some evades so I don't get hit too much. Plus, I like chaining around.
Electric Wheels 905. Is that ZKG's alternate Twitch account?
No, Electric Wheels has been around for a minute. They've come to my stream for a while now.
I was really proud of that joke.
I could tell. I could tell.
I find myself very funny, so no matter what, if nobody on stream finds me funny, I'll laugh at myself, so it's fine.
Oh, that was stupid. It would have put the ability block on him anyway. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that.
I also hope I didn't make Raw stick with my pooping pants story. Because let me tell you, that was an exciting time to talk about that.
You told my wife a story about pooping your pants?
On stream on Friday, and she was there gagging after you told me that you were roostering. I asked how you were feeling, and you said it's coming out both ends. So I told a story of how I threw up so hard that I pooped my pants.
Oh yes, I remember now. That's right. She, I was in a cough syrup induced haze, but I remember that now. I remember walking out of the room listening to that story going, that's too gross for me.
Good times. Good times indeed.
Oh. Okay. There's that one. I've got, this is, that's That's I can't waste my Eternals on that garbage. I'm not gonna do that.
Please don't.
I could waste my Eternals on this garbage though. Yeah, let's just use Eternals on this. Screw it. I don't care.
Make sure you use Undying in War as well, everybody. Make sure you use Undying for the bonus points.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about that. I better go do that right now.
Undying for bonus points. If you have Zim at 5-star, even more, it's like 800 more points, which isn't that much. And then if you have Hela at 7-star, it's a lot of points, which most of us should.
We'll put this here. Sure, why not? We're gonna hit Kid Loki pretty hard, just to get somebody nice and low for this. Detonate. Boom.
That never gets old.
I know.
Watching an entire team evaporate just never gets old.
Right. That's why if I ever do get to put diamonds on somebody, I would really love to put diamonds on Icarus.
Kestrel, man. Kestrel.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's a pretty good... Here's the thing. I actually think that at the level I play Marvel Strike Force, and let me know what you guys think in chat also. At the... Jobu stole it from me. I wanted that one. At the level that I play Marvel Strike Force, I really think that I probably won't be putting diamonds on any character currently in the game. Like, that won't be one of my first characters to put diamonds on. I may actually wait like 6 months to a year before I start putting diamonds on characters.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to see how it plays out in the long term, where the real value comes in. Is it worth that extra 10% for one diamond on somebody like we thought it would be? So, and I just don't know. So we'll find out. Let's see.
At a certain point for free to play, I don't even think putting diamonds on APOC, you wouldn't even have the amount of Dark Diamond promotions to put him on APOC by the time he would still be useful. At that point, Super Scroll is probably going to have his reds, and it'd be better just to put him on Super Scroll than APOC.
Right, like if you didn't save up your dark promos to purchase APOC to 7 red stars right now, yep. I think it's too late. Like I have like 2,000 dark promo tokens right now, which it's gonna take me something like 7,500, 8,500 to get these last 2 stars on APOC.
8,500, yeah.
Yeah, 8,500. Yeah, right.
Yep.
You know how long it's taken me to get 2,000?
Yeah, I said in my DPC video that if you can't get APOC to 7 yellow or 7 red within 2 or 3 months of him coming out, it's not worth it anymore. You might as well start saving for Super Scroll, possibly Black Cat, or the newer ones that are going to get put in. I know Super Scroll is super far down the line, but I can use my Eternals here.
This ought to work.
Eternals, who's the low one? Jane, cool. Yeah, that'll do great.
All right, have fun, guys.
Later, Rolf Karen. Go get some sleep, buddy. Go get some sleep, my guy.
Lovely seeing you.
All right.
Hearing you, I guess.
Bye.
Hey, buddy.
I don't think you would last 6 to 12 months. I think an extremely frustrating event like a Scourge trial where one of your high tier 7 yellow 7 red character needs that extra boost after 100+ failures. Upgrading to Diamond 1 will be very tempting. Yeah, that's true. It might, like, it also depends on Sword Tower mode, right, Batwalk? Like that's gonna play a big factor in it for me.
Yep.
I may start putting diamonds on my characters early on, who are going to be really effective in towers, so that it snowballs and I can get more diamonds for other characters later, if that makes sense.
So, I don't know if this has been announced or like officially. No, I didn't, Juicy. I would like to see it if it's in the chat. Officially announced or not, but how many slots are there in the Elite Store for diamonds? Because
we don't know.
2, how lucky are you going to get that you're going to get the one that you need to help you in that exact Scourge within the week of it being up?
Right. I mean,
That's
if it's 2 rows of 3, 6 tiles total. You know, that's 6 out of how many characters we have in game now? 215, something like that.
56.
156? Oh, 256. Okay, 256. Okay, yeah. So I really hope, and I kind of made that joke a while back, I'm hoping they put something like 25 tiles in there so that you could refresh, 6 times and have an opportunity to get the character you want. I think that sounds about fair right now. I think they should get ahead of the curve and put at least 25 tiles in there. But I wouldn't be surprised if they put as few as 1 tile. That honestly wouldn't surprise me. They have been doing things that upset people to such an extreme that everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm not leaving anything off the table for them.
So I can say this because I'm not under NDA. Because I don't know if this is NDA or not, but from what I saw, there's only 2 slots in the store for diamond characters to be upgraded. From what was told to me,
2 tiles.
2 tiles total. Correct. It was only 2 slots for a guaranteed upgrade. And I don't know if that's going to get affected by if you have more 7 reds or anything like that. I don't know how that's going to get affected by it. Then you get more diamond slots.
I wonder if that's on the test server. I should go check and see if that's on the test server.
It is on the test server.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, then if it's on the test server and no one's talked about it, it's probably under NDA.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing I'm not under NDA, isn't it?
Yeah. I could play stupid, but I don't think I could play stupid at this point.
No.
I think they probably, because I haven't read anything about them saying I can't say this or I can't say that, but I don't know.
I hate when the slots are not full.
Oh right, yeah.
OCD in me. Oh yeah, absolutely. That the second I saw that was the first thing I thought.
5 tiles, 3 and 2.
There's not going to be a 3. Oh, okay, cool.
I can beat this with just about anything that's fast. I'm pretty sure I could probably beat this with War Dogs. You think? Right?
What are we beating?
The infestation team. Like, it's small enough. I could probably beat this with War Dog. I'll go fast enough I can
Really
kill
small,
that.
big time. Yeah, probably.
I had to move 5 pallets of Christmas crap down a flight of stairs today, and my back is killing me now.
What's it like being old? Is it bad?
It's not so bad. They don't card you when you want to buy alcohol, but you tend to get an alcohol addiction and then have to quit drinking, so that doesn't really work that well either. Let's try this.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound fun. I can't remember the last time I got ID'd, honestly.
I
really
would
helps.
show, I turned 40 and would still pull my ID out and show people at the counter. And when I turned 41, somebody saw me pull my ID out and he's like, dude, it's cool. Don't worry about it. And I was like, yeah, I could probably stop doing this. Because when I was younger, I was always afraid that they would ask me for my ID and I'd feel like a dick because I didn't bring it out because I was 21 or whatever. And then as I got older, I'm like, I really need them to ask me for my ID once in a while so I don't feel like I look that old, but I'm afraid they're gonna let it slide every single time. So I never brought my ID out. And now I'm like, okay, I'll accept that I can pass for an adult.
Please ID me. Please?
I would get so pissed when they would ID me for cooking wine. I hate that. It's like, what kind of a lush do you think I am? Like, you really think I'm gonna drink this bottle of red Marsala cooking wine? Like, really?
Yeah, you're gonna get drunk off a $3 wine. Good for you, bud.
Man. Rorix, it was at work. It was at work. They had 5 pallets of Christmas stuff that was upstairs, and I had to bring it down, put it out in a Connex. And it was fine. I mean, it's just I wasn't ready for that. It was supposed to be a boring, slow day with nothing to do. And I complained to my manager, and I was like, it's a boring, slow day with nothing to do. And he's like, I'll fix that. Challenge accepted.
And that's the number one thing you don't say.
Yeah, I learned my lesson today. I'm like, oh.
Especially in retail. There's always some stupid shit to do in retail.
Come on, Jobu. Let's go. Jobu's my lane partner. Oh. Batwalk, who are you going to put diamonds on first?
Ooh, that's a great question.
I'm curious. Batwalk has
the everyone.
Batwalk.
Don't say everyone.
He's gonna say Zim.
Yeah, yeah. You're not wrong. That's exactly. What I wonder if he's on the top of the leaderboard. I haven't looked recently. Who's
Fate's
there?
Fury. Fate's Fury's on the top.
I mean, the usual. Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised because, well, I guess not Fate's Fury. It would be the gold spending events are not always who you think they would be. Zim maybe.
Not free
A
upgrade.
not free upgrade.
That's actually going to be the most expensive upgrade out of any of your diamonds in your entire roster.
Yeah, and it's the one you probably want to do the least out of all the ones you're gonna have.
Literally.
Bunch of bad choices over there. What about over here? Not much better. Ooh, I like this though. I can do this one. Let's go, Dark Hunters. Still relevant.
Oh boy.
What's gonna be your first diamonds? Doolin?
My first diamond. It depends who has a problem that I need fixing that I actually have at 7-7. So I feel like upgrading is fixing a problem that you're facing every day.
Yeah.
Like with raids, like I'm not going to upgrade unless I'm facing a problem every day. Luxury, like dream first pick would probably be like Kang, Kestrel, Robbie's a good one. Honestly, Spider Slayer looks like he's gonna absolutely smack people with his ultimate, and then hitting him twice, and then taking in 2 assists, and then him as a striker is gonna just delete people, which I'm super excited to do as well. I don't know.
I think Spider Slayer could be a good damager. I don't know. I haven't played with it. I haven't done any. I told you my story. I went to the test server the other day, and they forgot to unlock Kraven the Hunter on my account.
Oh, good,
and I was
yeah.
like, fuck it. I'm not testing this team. I'm not doing this shit where I go back and forth asking people to give me the things I need to unlock this. And yeah. So I think that he is going to be a pretty good damage dealer, but I'm not sure that he's going to have the control features that I really want. I think he's just going to be somebody that doesn't miss and can do a lot of damage. And so maybe having high stats on him will be a good thing, but I think that I'm going to look at other characters to develop as control characters. Like I like Kraven the Hunter because he looks like he's going to be useful in a lot of places. And I don't know about Lizard either. I'm not super excited about Lizard either, but he does cleanse his team a lot. Like he's going to be useful, but he's going to be, a cleanser, which is like, okay, this just allows me to continue doing what I want to do. Honestly, most of the time I normally just let you awesome CCs do the testing for me and tell me what to build. I let them do the same thing, Batwalk.
I mean, it's just gonna come down to like Batwalk said, it's gonna be mostly random, so it's not like it really matters who we want, right? Because if there's only a limited amount of slots, it's not like we're gonna be able to sit there and pick. But it also kind of depends on like the game mode you care the most about, which I'm assuming for Batwalk is gonna be War and CC. And then obviously if raids need it, but I think 7-7 on the newest raid teams are gonna be completely fine in Incursion too.
I like Jumpy. He wants to put it on Magneto so he can land the Disrupt.
10 out of 10, bud. There you go. Great idea.
What's up, Rella? How you doing? Rella, we're on voice if you want to come jump in on voice.
Apparently the art department wasn't excited about Lizard either. Is that why they made him look like a PS1 comic book character?
I don't know. I don't know what was up. They wanted to go with a different style, and I don't think he looks bad. I just think they missed an opportunity to make him look really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they should have gone for a grittier look for him. I think the look of him is not gritty enough.
Is this gonna win?
Is this gonna win? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I got 7 red stars in Titania. That's right.
I heard Marvel turned down the first idea and liked this one. Interesting.
That could be it, yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I did find out that, we found out that Marvel ixnays a lot of what they want to do.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because it's Disney.
Let's go for this one here.
Batwalk the one who was like in high school, or am I wrong about that?
No,
No,
Batwalk.
Somebody else was a Kraken that was like in high school or something like that.
Are you thinking about maybe Zubin? Zubin's pretty young, I think.
Zubin was the one who, yeah, Zubin was the one I was thinking about. That's right. Who had all the shit bought for him from the other guy's account, from Duff's account or whatever. That's who I was thinking of. That's right. I don't care much about CC, but we'll do what I can to make CC as mindless as possible. Easier wins on offense and defense. That's fair. So what game mode do you care about then? Do you just care about like war and then doing good in raids?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what Batwalk likes to play, because for me, I used to really enjoy PvE content, but now there is nothing. There is no PvE content aside from Dark Dimension 6 that is any good. And Dark Dimension is just kind of a grind, right? It's more about who you build to take in, and then you just grind away at it. I want those daily challenges. I want those back. Those were amazing when they were tough.
They need to make it so we can actually have like content that we can grind. Like, I feel like Dark Dimension really needs a update where they can put harder difficulties, like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and then do it all the way up to like 1.10, and then get better and better rewards, just as something we can grind in between scourges that we can grind and stuff like that. Like, I feel like there's just not enough of that in the game, and then they give us shitty blitz events that make us log in to get their metrics up.
Yeah.
All you have to do is literally just up the fucking difficulty of Dark Dimension. Don't change any of the characters, just up the difficulty, and then, you know, difficulty 9, make it required for level 100. Not required, but make it like level 100 difficulty, and then difficulty 10, make it like level 110 difficulty. So
Yeah, I think they should just always make it like whatever the max difficulty is for a new challenge or progression, or not progression, but a new challenge or a new node or a new content or whatever. Always gear it so that balance it so that it is for the next level progression, the next gear progression, so that we can try really hard to get it where we're at, but maybe we got to wait for new characters or the next level or the next gear tier to get there. But that's how it felt when we had daily challenges before, and I really like those. I remember specifically the Blaster one was the most brutal and challenging one, and I was so happy that I did it with some of the original meta characters for it. But like the day I finally got 3 medals on it, it was like the day the next character came out and you could like walk over it.
Yeah, I remember the Blaster challenge was rough because there was a bunch of like Mystiques and Lokis, so they would use your own damage against you, and you'd one-shot your own team, and you couldn't.
Your Black Bolt would annihilate your own team.
Oh my god! Or then you're like, oh, I'm gonna use Kestrel because she's super good in this. One shot, dead. I'm like, damn it! Stop putting these mind control tunes in here. This is not fair.
You want to fall from floor 300 to 60? Like, you know what? I told them at the summit, I was like, they need to have endlessly increasing difficulty content. So take, for example, a Dark Dimension style node. It doesn't have to be Dark Dimension. Right now, we have reasons to go back and play Dark Dimension like 15 times for new banners or whatever. I don't even do it as boring.
Okay, we have reasons, but not good reasons.
Right.
So let's not call those reasons.
I would like them to make it so that every time you go back into Dark Dimension, like every node you clear gives you 1 gold orb. And every single time you play and beat Dark Dimension, it increases in difficulty by 5%, just 5% stats across the board. And you could continue farming gold nodes for gold until you simply could not beat it anymore. And then when a new level comes through, a new gear tier comes through, better characters come through, you might be able to grind a little bit further. Now, 1 gold orb is not anything exciting, but it's enough that when I got bored and was waiting at the line of the DMV, I would get up Marvel Strike Force and I'd grind away at some nodes and get some gold. And I think they should have that. So it's just endlessly gets more and more difficult. And that way, no matter how many level caps they increase to, no matter how many gear tiers they increase, no matter what characters come in the game, you can continue to utilize that content.
Yep. I agree with that.
Oh, I got a good team for this one. Let's go. Let's try
also,
this.
Hey, Batwalk. I'm curious on your stance on diamonds, because you're one of the Krakens, and we've all kind of guessed what Krakens think about this. So I'm kind of curious, do you think you're getting the value for what you're going to have to spend to get all these diamonds, or do you think that the percentages should be higher so you feel like you're getting better value?
That's a good question. Everybody beneath
We've all
Krakens gets the
speculated.
spotlight on this one. It'd be nice to find out what from somebody who spends more money, how they feel about all this stuff. Oh, good lord, this is such a waste.
That's why I'm asking Batwalk. Like, I feel like he's one of the largest spenders in the game, so I'm curious how he feels on the value aspect of it.
I had Batwalk for beating DD6 first, and I'm disappointed in you, Batwalk. Where were you? I placed my money on you. Not really. I said I think Batwalk's gonna get it.
He was my number 3. It was Fate's Fury, Beta Ray Bill, and him. My top 3.
I didn't even have Beta Ray Bill in the top 4, I think. I think I had him as 5 or 6, yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't know. I don't spend that much time with Krakens.
Yeah. It's a digital game, the new progression, there is no value. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for
Eyes
giving me the
wide
corporate
open.
answer.
Eyes wide
Thank you for
open
giving
right
me
there.
the corporate answer. Now, can you give me the actual answer that I'm looking for that has some kind of substance that's not a corporate, corporate memo sent
let me
out
see
to
if
the masses?
let me see if I can do this. Maybe. I wonder if this will work. Think this will work?
I guess.
I can cleanse the
Zero got
defense
scroll
down.
today.
I can cleanse the defense down.
Will what work? Yeah, that'll probably work.
Nice,
Zero got scroll
Zero.
today.
Way to go, buddy.
Probably the only person in this game that has Super Scroll and doesn't have Big Boy APOC, which I think is quite funny.
I think it's pretty cool too, yeah. We're gonna cleanse the defense downs. And we're gonna
Goes to show
put
you can play the game you
I
want.
can put disrupt on him. And then we're gonna go.
He says, "Oh, you need
What's
to
this
build
one
this.
do?
You need to build that." No, you don't. You can play the game like Zero and do whatever the hell you want.
Offense down. Speed up. Let's do that. Dum, 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 dum. This is such overkill. Oh my goodness. Yes! She chained the right way.
No, this is a small APOC. That's weird. Better than saying no comment. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong, Rello. I guess you're not wrong.
Well, and then, so I don't know. I don't know if Batwalk can say what he wants to say because, and
That's true too.
I'm speaking from the outside, not knowing what the hell I'm talking about here, and this isn't anything I've heard from anybody, but it's my impression that at the tippy top of this game, the biggest spenders have a level of collusion unlike anything we've ever seen, and they feel a certain way and want to push for things and have things go certain ways, and having a member of their elite group say something that is tangent or not adjacent to what they want, they might be upset at Batwalk for saying something like that. So I don't even know if he can speak freely or if he feels the same or feels differently than some of the biggest spenders in the game.
That is a true statement. I can agree with that.
Because when you get to the top 50, top 100 spenders in the game, they play the game differently than everybody else. They have a different way of going about things. It's a whole different feel for them than anybody else in the game. Because it's, you know, top 50 is probably basically a maxed roster versus a maxed roster.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Also, many top end didn't say about Zuggs being released. I found out by someone who popped into mobile chat and said, "Oops, nobody even noticed it." What? Oh, the 7 red thing. Oh yeah.
Oh, how he's in the elite store.
Yeah, the seven red thing. Sorry, I read it and then I didn't.
I honestly, and I'm not one to come up with the conspiracy theory things all the time, but I honestly I wouldn't be surprised if they accidentally release the elites for Juggs into the store, because I think they might make more money off of a wider top end spenders purchasing whatever they need to get there than the 50 people who are going to compete for diamonds on him. Because I think they're still going to get 50 people competing for the diamonds on Zim.
Do you really think they're making money off of dark promotion credits anymore? To be honest, It's more just the cores to refresh the store to get him to show up enough times, and then he's maxed. I don't really think there's a.
It might be more people will decide to purchase him to 7 yellow stars, knowing that they can get him to 7 red stars, and then the diamonds that they can purchase for him later or something. I don't know. Oh, it's dark diamonds, so you wouldn't even be able to purchase them.
Yeah, it's dark diamonds as well. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'd have to see the math breakdown. Maybe it was a total accident, and Scopely screwed themselves and everybody else in the game on that one.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, I feel like that was a little bit of a snafu from them, which, I mean, that's the normal. For me, remember, I was in a lower alliance a long time before going to Onslaught. I barely know many other Krakens. Even now, I play the game normally. I don't communicate with others.
Well, good for you, Batwalk. I'm glad.
Hey, look at you.
I hear stories about some other people at the top who it just sounds not that much fun. Does he have taunt? Oh, he has taunt hidden behind there. Okay, well, we're gonna do the basic attack thing. See what we can do here.
It sounds selfish is a good way to put it.
We're gonna have to go for a stun on this one because I don't want to hit Red Hulk. Cleansed that. Okay.
TLDR, Batwalk says colluding is too much effort. My kind of Kraken. Batwalk's the Kraken of the people. He's the people's Kraken.
Didn't have safeguard. That did me absolutely no good. Shouldn't have used the special. I should have used another basic there. Oh well. Can't clear it. Can't do a taunt. I don't think that's gonna do.
For Super Scroll, I planned on chasing first for as long as it fit within what my G18 pulls, and I wasn't going to drop 40k just to be first. I was going to be content with top 10. Just didn't make sense to waste money just to be first. Yeah, that's fair. That's disgusting that it was 40k to be top. That's a number I can't fathom. It's not like that's what I make in a year or anything. Fucking before taxes.
I don't even want to know what I make in a year anymore.
Yeah, dude. That's and I'm not like, and again, I am not a spend shamer. I don't give a fuck what you people do with your money. Dude, if I had that level of money, I'd probably spend stupid fucking money on stupid shit too. And this is the stupid shit you choose.
I don't care.
You choose to spend on your money. I don't give a shit.
I think it's great that people spend tons and tons of money on this game, so I don't have to. What I don't like is when people who spend tons and tons of money get absolutely catered to, and it changes the course of the game for 99% of people who don't want that action to be taken. And that sucks. And I understand that Scopely's going after revenue. And so it's not the size of player base they're trying to attract or make happy or appease. It's the amount of revenue they're trying to capture. So I get it. I'm a capitalist. I understand. But I think there's got to be a few trade-offs before you ruin the game.
And I feel like Envoys made Scopely realize that with the diamond system, because they probably could have ruined the game if they kept some original numbers in there and they let Krakens just absolutely donkey punch people like Juicy or people higher up in Masters and Grandmasters and just absolutely smack people that just aren't buying diamonds. That would have been not great. Like, do they deserve a bonus? Do they deserve a benefit? Yes, absolutely. That's what keeps them spending. I absolutely agree with that. But
I just think that sometimes they lose sight of what the player base as a whole wants. They just don't quite understand. Just like I don't quite understand the need for some of the progression systems that were initially designed. I was like, how do you guys not see how destructive this is to the player base as a whole? What am I missing that you guys want? Why do you need a 55% stat boost above and beyond what you already have? Like, what? I don't understand that. So that part I didn't get.
And I do see it. That is a hard thing for Scopely to balance, to give Krakens the value that they need to figure out that they want to spend. You know, the in-game value, the fake value, as Batwalk likes to say. But also not breaking the game to the point where if you don't spend, you feel like you're wasting your time playing this game. That is a hard line to find in the middle ground, and it is not an easy thing. And I think they're realizing that they can't do it by themselves without Envoys helping them or the community helping them, which is finally they're trying to realize that they need the assistance of people who play the game all the
Well,
time and not
there's-
just create the game.
There's a few envoys that upset a few Krakens after because of
I'm aware of
diamonds.
that, yeah.
And that really sucks because I know firsthand that when we went into that summit meeting and before and after, everything has been about trying to make the game fun for the widest amount of people. And there were just a lot of disagreements on that front, and it was a tough call for a lot of people. Yeah, now I agree with you. The future rev, I think that they made a lot of mistakes with, wow, look at me just annihilate that team. I kind of went overkill right here, didn't I? Holy cow. Sure.
That's how Future Rev died, isn't it?
Yeah, they just got, it was the spending features in that game. They got carried away with it. At first, that game was pretty fun. It was a little repetitious for me, and it was kind of grindy. But it was like, okay, this is cool. We're moving through. We're opening up new worlds and flying around and getting new abilities and everything. These little boss battles and raids and all that stuff. And then yeah, they just had people just blowing things out of the water with spending, and
It gave me
Wasn't it much
a beat 'em up Destiny kind of feel, because you had to like get gear, and it was like a lot of like grinding and kind of like a looter shooter, but like a looter beat 'em up, which was cool. But the problem is they way over monetized it, unfortunately.
Can somebody pick a side here? I'd like to move through this.
I guess I'll use New Warriors on this. Fine.
Okay, how tough is this new Avenger team? Are they the real deal? Oh, who cares? I know what I'm gonna
Not
do.
easy.
Oh yes, they are.
You're just gonna nowhere it.
Just gonna nowhere it.
Nowhere and throw it on auto. This isn't Cosmic Crucible.
Just like 3 times punch down here. What's up, Bendable? I didn't see you come in.
Zero said something.
I know, I'm reading it.
That I can't. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can't attest to that.
Trying to make the game as fun as possible for the fat cats. The envoys at the summit, before and after the summit, have been trying to make the diamond situation as fun as possible for the widest amount of people as possible. Oh, we're hitting auto here. I don't... If anything, we pissed off some fat cats. Well, not we. Well, yeah, I guess I did too. Technically. But whatever. As a free-to-play player, I won't have diamonds till 2030. Are all the
Yeah,
Spider-Man
Rello,
loading
that's why
screens
you should've-
eluding them to be reworked?
Yeah, that's why you should have built War Machine and Hulkbuster last patch for their rework coming in 2029.
I can tell you this,
Gotta get ahead
Rello.
of the
I
curve.
don't know anything about a rework coming to the Web Warriors. I don't know anything about that.
Unless the Web Warrior art was already made and ready for this patch, because this is when they were going to release Alpha, the new difficulty for Alpha that required Web Warriors, so they were just going to lean into it with new art. That's a thought, ain't it?
Yeah. I think it's just because Into the Spider-Verse came out today. Oh, happy Halloween, everybody.
True.
Happy Halloween,
Yeah,
and
Halloween.
go watch
That's right, it
Into the
is Halloween.
Spider-Verse tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'll probably put it on in the truck for the kids to watch on the ride home from my sisters. I don't want to listen to them fight after they're all sugared up on an hour-long ride home.
Not trash. Wow, that doesn't suck at all.
Was the first one good, Into the Spider-Verse? I never saw it.
Yeah, the first one was great. I haven't seen the second one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the first one or the second one or any of them.
All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna wrap things up.
Good thing Bendable's here now.
Yeah, good timing, Bendable. Let's see here. Look at this, moving through. Oh, look, and we end stream by unlocking Tigra because I missed one of her free 5 shard things in the web store, so I just got to unlock her now. All right, that's fantastic. She's gonna stay at the bottom of my roster.
Was that when you were hugging a toilet instead of claiming the free claim?
No,
Friday?
that was at the very beginning of Night of the Weird Tigress. I missed a free claim apparently because I was supposed to have her unlocked at that last milestone that gave shards for her, not this one that gave 30. So
my chat also got mad at me this morning because I've never seen Tropic Thunder. Well, I have seen it. I've just seen parts of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
I thought Tropic Thunder was pretty funny. I didn't think it was as funny as other people think it was, but I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
People in my chat were saying cult classic, and I'm like, all right, that's a bold statement. Listen, Pulp Fiction is a cult classic. I wouldn't give Tropic Thunder a cult classic level here.
Solid comedy, but not anything more than that.
People? People? Do I mean people? I don't know what I said. I say a lot.
He's talking about a line from Tropic Thunder.
Oh.
I just love when Robert Downey Jr. looks him in the eye and says, I don't break character until the DVD sales. That one just blows. I laughed so hard when he said that. That was the best line in that movie, in my opinion.
Right. RDJ was in that.
Yeah,
Tremors was a terrible movie.
What?
All the Tremors movies were absolute dog shit.
Tremors 1 was good. Tremors 1
and then
was
Tremors
good.
2 through 8 was terrible.
That's right. Those were absolutely horrible. I watched them, but they were horrible.
Oh my God. Those were straight to VHS, and that was an insult to straight to VHS.
No, I'm telling you, if you guys want a scary show to watch for Halloween tonight, check out The Fall of the House of Usher. I was so blown away by that show. That is true evil on display. It was one of the scariest, most shocking horror films, shows I've ever seen. It was so incredibly well done. I think that was a 10 for 10, and I don't ever give anything 10 out of 10.
Wow.
It was.
How many episodes did it run?
It's like 8 or 9, I think. And it just
put hashtag ad in the title before you started plugging
it. Just, yeah. I'm waiting for that Netflix sponsorship any day now, man. Any day. I don't know. As much as I talk about their TV shows, they deserve to sponsor me. Unstoppable Undead.
Deserve to sponsor you.
Yeah, they should. They should. Of course, why would they? They're getting the milk for free. So I don't know. All right, who's streaming? I'm gonna bounce out of here and get going.
All right, man.
What do we got? Bendable, are you in voice?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, how's your day been going, buddy?
It's going pretty good. I just picked my son up. I'm about to go take him to the park and enjoy that before we go Halloween trick-or-treating, and then probably watch a Halloween movie with them tonight.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds good. How many kids you got?
2.
Oh, nice.
Well, with 2 stepkids.
So 4 total?
Yeah.
Oh. Working on a Brady Bunch,
Great.
all right.
Crazy life, man. Dude, I was really happy to see Sticky's little daughter, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is a girl.
right
I wasn't sure about the picture, so I was calling it Little Sticky because I didn't know. You know, and even in this day and age, if they put like a pink bonnet on it, it could still be a boy. You don't know. So
Yeah, you don't want to get canceled immediately.
right, you can't assume anything.
Yeah, made it $50 to him to wish him the best wishes, because I don't know if he had like a baby shower or anything. You know, I know what it's like to be a first-time dad. Like, shit is expensive.
Yeah.
And like to help out in the littlest way, like maybe even like 2 months worth of diapers goes a long way.
Speaking of Purple Sticky, he is also streaming. I'm sending you guys to Connect because Connect rates me all the time. I never rate him. Now, Connect does do a Spanish-speaking stream, so I have a feeling a few of you are probably going to bail out, but I want to show him the support anyways. Give him a shot. See if he's speaking English today. I don't know. We also have the real T-Dub, and he's playing Dragonair, and then Mobile's playing Marvel Strike Force. He just started up also. So you guys have some options. Oh, Ambassador Al streaming as well. Got a couple of people streaming Marvel Strike Force. So go where you want to go. Do what you want to do. Have a great and safe Halloween, everybody. Spend some time with your family if you can. Go watch something scary. Again, I recommend that Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix. And I'll be back tomorrow for some MSF dailies and then some more Starfield. And I'm curious to hear some of the best Halloween stories ever from you guys in chat. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.